Something that I am super intrigued to learn about. This is a round cameo polished ring in your choice of silver or yellow. And in the yellow, we have sizes, and Blaine, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have sizes 4 through 9. And in the silver, sizes 4 through 7. It is popular, all 5-star reviews, and today is the first day that this has been made available at this low price, where you are saving $32. It's an easy payment plan of just $21 to bring this home. What makes this so special is that cameo, and it's the traditional cameo of a woman that you will see in like all Italian jewelry.
Yeah, it's the famous lady who is often used to carve into the conch shell, which I'm going to show you the process right now. And I'll just do it very quickly to let you appreciate the cameo. I've asked the factory, who I know very well. I said, hey, give me the tools that you use so I can explain to those who are watching who just appreciate it. If you want to understand how a cameo is made, I'll let the camera come back and I'll just show you.
Yeah, I'm dying to see how
this is what the shell looks like, and wait till it comes back.
Okay, so first of all, this right here, that's shell. I didn't even realize it's made of shell.
This is a conch shell.
Wow.
And so I'll wait till it comes back on me, and you'll see it there. So here you see the conch shell.
So there's a shell.
And then when I'm turning this over, this is what they do. If they come closer to me, this is the artisan. This is a person who designs it. Has to find a spot where the cameo is going to be carved. And so he made this right here.
So he needs that
that's where it
perfect
starts.
location,
That's
right?
where it starts. Next, he takes this. This is what comes out. So you see the back. This is where the cameo is going to be carved, right on here. This is the design he's going to use. So what he does then is he uses this tool, and he puts this on here. And he'll start carving right here. This is where he'll carve the design right here. This gets glued on here. And so here's one that he's working on. Now this is this is very big. This is one that he started doing, sorry. You can kind of see it here, the lady here. So you can see how beautiful. This is a carving that was started. This is actually a shell. I'll show you the side here. It's put right on here. So this has a little bit undulating.
I'm like stealing this, take a look.
So you can see. And then, so what happens is, that's how it's made. Now, this is the whole conch shell, and I'm just going to show you. This was the artisan who was showing off to me, and he says, look, I'm going to give you this. He just drew this design on here. Oops, sorry. Do you see?
No way.
Look how beautiful. So you can imagine how hard it is. The people, the artisans who do this, they learn at a very young age. There's only 2 factories in all of Italy that can do this. So that's great. You're showing the product. Let's talk about the jewelry now, because we made a ring out of this, which I love. The ring, which is a bolder style, but has that cameo. I think you can appreciate now how difficult it is to make. This is why I showed you how it's made. Now you get the jewelry itself. And you can imagine, each one of these rings takes about 6 or 7 hours to make, because the guy who's carving this, he has to take breaks. He's carving it by hand. Look at the flowers.
Every detail.
Not all cameos are created equal. There's several factories in Italy that do cameos. We know the ones that do it well, where you can, and when I say well, you want to see that attention to you. You want to see the hair. You want to see the flowers. You want to see the outfit, the collar of the outfit. You get to see everything that they're wearing, and that's all done within this. And that is what makes it so beautiful. Now this is set in the rhodium or the 18 karat over sterling. But you can see how beautiful it is. And it has a beaded texture on the side. Very, very difficult to do. And there's it's one of the oldest processes done in all of Italy. It goes back to the Renaissance. If you look at Renaissance paintings, they're wearing cameo jewelry. It's just something beautiful. I said to myself, when I do a collection for QVC, how could I not have a cameo? I've been to cameo factories. They're usually in the Mediterranean, right on the water, where they get the conch shells. But this is something so beautiful. So if you want one of these, this is the time to get one.
Sir, I'm looking at each one, and you look at these, they do look a little bit different. So each one is unique.
Of course, it has to be.
It's not a machine that's doing this.
Every one of these, like I said, when he carves it right here, he starts with the lady. He'll carve right on here, and then he chisels through it to create that design. It's really an amazing thing. This is just the tool that he uses. And this is the tool for the one he's using for ours, because it's much smaller. You see how they have it
I'm
here.
blown away by this. I mean, I didn't realize that it was a conch shell that this is created from.
Just this.
And then when you see that craftsmanship that is generational, that's handed down from generation to generation, and then you look at the price here today of $104.
It was just amazing. By the way, I can't believe it's more. So it's not more than that. We see these in Italy. And I shop around, not only in America, but I shop around the jewelry stores to competitive shop. This would be over $1,000 easily. Well, it'd be several $1,000s if it was an 18 karat gold, even
Right.
an 18 karat over sterling. But look how beautiful it looks. Look how stunning. And by the way, it's iconic Italian jewelry. This is about the most iconic piece of jewelry you can find. You know, if you think about Murano glass, for instance, if you saw that, well, the Cameo is something that you have to have a part of my collection. It's just beautiful.
$21. I mean, that's all that it is on an easy payment. It's all 5-star reviews on QVC.com. So everybody that's reviewed this has given it 5 stars.
Can you understand why though?
You know what? I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't understand before this.
Okay.
So you playing show and tell over here, I love.
Yeah.
It was great because
Just a little bit of understanding. You know, to send me all this, it was like.
Well, and as you're just tuning into this, and do you mind? Can we take a close-up shot of this, because you very well may look at this and say, okay, so there's a machine that stamped that into or whatever, no big deal. No. That's not the case.
There's a lot of fake Cameos
fact,
out there. Yeah, show that.
Yeah, you start with this. This is what you start off with. They hand carve it there. Now that is a little bit bigger. I would imagine it's a little easier to carve. No, I would never be able to do it.
Yeah, but
look at the
really
size
shave it.
difference.
Yeah.
You still have that much, if not, actually, I think you have more detail in this one than you see in this.
Oh, there is. The guy was really just showing off.
Right, just
look
to
what I
show.
can do. He was like, he's an artisan. He's like, this is like a work of art. This is something you'd find behind in the Smithsonian Museum, a Cameo. You would find those in there.
Even to have the skill to look at the inside of the shell and say, you know, where's the perfect spot? Right there. If you gave this to me, I would be like, I don't know where to begin.
On this one, they were designing earrings. You see how the little tiny earrings there?
yeah.
So they were going to get 4 earrings out of this whole shell, and then they throw it away.
Gosh.
Because you can't just carve anywhere. You got to find.
It's got to be the perfect spot.
No, this is nature. This is from
that
the sea.
takes years,
Yep.
decades
Yep.
of experience that gets handed down.
Yep.
And there's what you said, 2 factories in Italy that do it.
2 factors we'll use. There's several
That
factories.
you'll
if you want
use.
to go,
Okay, got it.
You can go to less experienced factories.
Well, this is why we come to you, though.
We know the factories you go to, and there's only 2 that we'll like to use.
We come to you because you know
Yep.
and look for the best quality, which is what we love and appreciate.
Yep.
So thank you for doing that. Now, we